Alrighty everybody, welcome to another video like this one. The first episode was Crainer, the second episode was Quabble, and now it's Slogo's turn. And today, his story started back at December 20th, 2012, when he was posting videos on a channel called Oxymorus, which is a very random channel. And apparently he posts his content with a friend. Not sure. But his very last video on the channel was updates, new videos, and Slogo Man channel, which is the channel he has running to this day since August 4th, 2013. And that day, Slogo Man was born with a very first logo, which is creepy, terrifying to begin with. Yeah, I may sound quick in that one, but there was not another channel after that. And he was doing some, and on the first channel, beginning of his channel, he was posting GTA 5 content. And when GTA 5 first came out, that is, and of course, he created a lot of videos on it, and he's joined a group. Not a different group, it's called the Gaming Lemon Vlogs, apparently. So he was just playing videos with other friends. And after that, it was an interesting time, and when he did them. And then he eventually joined in 2014 a group called Robust, which is considered a Slogo Man now, Jelly, and Quabble. And as I mentioned in the last video, on the Quabble video, Slogo, Crane, and Jelly were doing a lot back then. They did like, here we go again, Human Fall Flat, GTA 5 videos, Game Beast videos, and a whole bunch more. And around this time, he got introduced to Minecraft with the skin that you'll see right now, until eventually he went over to this skin, but that's around at the time where Quabble was making reaction videos. So Slogo and Jelly were doing their thing, and Quabble was also there also. Sorry, I sound a bit confusing right there. Yeah. But they did a lot, by the way. Roblox, Minecraft, GTA 5, Human Fall Flat, Game Base, and a whole bunch of random games that they only play once in a lifetime. I know. Very confusing. So, anyway, we go over to 2019. And 2019 was around the time where it was only between Jelly and Slogo, because around this time Quabble was having health issues and left Jelly and Slogo. And after that happened, Slogo ended up doing a golfing video with a man that was similar to the man that was in the first video, Crainer. Around the time it was Blue Crainer, no, not Yellow Crainer yet. It would have been until the Minecraft with no textures video. That would be the first one where we see Yellow Crainer. And then we should point out first is that the reality is that it eventually got to the point where he went and then did a lot of stuff with Crainer, Jelly, and Slogo. Were known. They were previously, the previous group was known as Robust, but the group they had was, it was sort of known as the Traffic Light Squad. Yeah, I know, it's very confusing. But just to be clear, and this is around the time where 2060 he got introduced to the Slogo that he would use for many years. And the oldest logo that we see was this logo, and this logo. Yeah. So basically, they carried on making videos with Crainer until roughly 2022. So it was from 2019 to 2022. And after that, Crainer left due to, here we go again, alcohol addiction. A ex-couple's marriage wasn't going well, so they broke up. And Crainer's dad passed away that day, which is very sad. And then eventually, with Crainer gone, Slogo and Jelly continue to make videos. And it's also around the time in March 2023 where they made the 2/3 podcast. And then also, it should point out that on the very infamous day of it was also December 30th, 2013, where he started using this channel, the SLG channel, with this logo first, then eventually this one, until finally sticking with him with his eye poking out. At first, he was doing like videos exposing Slogo Man, but then eventually turned into reaction videos. Until March 2023, where Crane on his channel made the iconic "I Need Your Help" video. Slogo responded, and basically they agreed and came back with the group and all that stuff. And since then, they made the Squid Island series. Crane started appearing more in the SLG channel. And he was getting a lot of subscribers, but on both channels. And this is also when, after the Squid Island series came around, now that Slogo started in making a gang, the board gang, that was actually originated from B-Town. Yeah, so the original board game was in B-Town, the new board game is in Squid Island. And it would be around until 2024, where after the IP got leaked and everything got destroyed, that Slogo and board gang moved over to Cherry Island. And around that time, sadly, Jelly left the group, leaving only Slogo and Crainer doing their video. So Slogo made Cherry Island. He was enjoying himself until Crainer hacked into the server. Slogo did ban him, but then eventually gave him the permission as long as he be a slave. Yeah, that didn't go well. And also around the time, Slogo and Crainer were making SLG videos, and the reason why Jelly left was he was being left out. And according to Crainer, they did explain that they cancelled a few things, but it didn't work. And that basically sums up everything. And then also around the time, during Cherry Island Season 1, we get introduced to a third man named Finn. But before that, we gotta mention something that a man named Pickles82 tried to cancel Slogo, but it's very hard to believe that he was part of it. And it was very difficult to find out if any of these are true or not. Because Pickles didn't put a title up there saying, yes, this is absolutely true. He just said the horrifying cancellation of Slogo. So, we don't even know if that's true or not. And since then, and after Cherry Island Season 1 came around, and after Finn joined in, and they became the new Three Boys. Now we're not sure what this group is called. I think this group was supposed to be called Boyfriend, even though I don't think they're going around being called boyfriends. And since then they played a whole bunch of new games. They still, and basically with Jelly, Slogo, and Craner, they were playing a lot also. They played Minecraft, Roblox, Game Beast, Human Fall Flat, Gartic Phone, Scribbio, and just some other games that don't really have a lot to it. But with Slogo, Finn, and Craner, they did a bit more. And also they did play this prop hunt game. But they added a few more things. They played a lot of Day on Dawson, a lot of Among Us, which they did with Jelly also, but that doesn't really matter. And there's also around the time where they went to the back rooms multiple times to clean it for some reason and to try and escape it. And I bet that's gonna go well. And then we got season 2 of Cherry Island. Yes, season 2 of Cherry Island. And the series goes on, and we are just going to continue watching it from this day on. Alright, well, if you see here me chatting around for 11 minutes, I hope you enjoyed this one. This is part 3 of it. I hope you subscribe to the channel, and see you all next time. See ya!